Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited for today's video because I will be setting up a new planner. This will be my new catch-all planner. Right now I am in A5 rings, so I will be switching sizes. I've been using this for about 2 years, and through that time I've really gotten to try this size out and see how I like it. And to be honest, it's not my favorite just because I will say this cover is very, very nice. I got this from Cloth and Paper and it was very expensive, but it's really big. And you can take the pages out, but it's a lot of snapping open and shut. I do like the size. I think the size is great. However, I have been using the Discbound system for school. This is my planner for school. It is a classic happy planner size, and I just love this size. I think it's perfect for school, and I love that I can pop things in and out very easily. I have always planned in the Discbound system until moving into rings for 2 years. I just really missed the Discbound system for my catch-all planner, so I will be moving back to discs. And I'm really excited about that. I will be moving into half letter. I have planned in the half letter size. When I stopped using classic happy planner size, I wanted to stick with the Discbound system, so I got into half letter. Then I switched to A5 rings. Now I'm back in half letter, and I think I'm going to stay in half letter forever. I've tried rings, so I've really gotten to compare the two, and I just like the Discbound system better. I do have one more ring planner. This is a personal size. This is my on-the-go planner. I plan on keeping this as it is for now. I'm going to start off this video by showing everything that I got for my new half letter setup. I do also have this cover that I used when I first moved into half letter, which stores all of my half letter inserts and things like that. So I will be pulling some things from my collection already when I'm building my planner. I ordered some items from PREZ. This is just like the freebie. I got some stickers. I have some just regular stickers and then also some divider labels that I will be using. Here are my divider labels that I purchased. This is a freebie, and I have just some other script stickers that I wanted to add to my collection. So I have that. Next, I ordered from Noted Co. This is a free journaling card that I received. I have all of these freebie cards all over the place. These are not from Noted Co. Here is another thank you card from Noted Co. Journaling card. I'll show you guys what I got from Noted Co. I got these 2025 dated inserts, and it is the week on 1 page in the half letter size. I have noticed that when I have a week on 2 pages, there's a lot of white space because I don't combine my life and my school tasks. My brain doesn't work like that. I don't really have much going on in my life that I need to really write down. And I also don't write down my work tasks. And if I do, it's just like 1 or 2 things. I think the week on 1 page will be enough space. And if it's not, I can always add another insert, a note sheet of paper for those busier weeks. But for the majority of my weeks, it's not too intense. So I feel like the week on 1 page will work. This is what the layout looks like. So I will be adding those into my planner. I also got some of my favorite dashboards that are in my A5 rings from Noted Co. This Tokyo dashboard, this wealthy dashboard for my finance section, this Kaizen dashboard, and then this bold dashboard. And I like how they're double-sided. Journal planner cards. I like this one that says word of the year. From Poi & Hun, I got dividers. So I will be using side tab dividers for my planner. This is a pack of 6. I got 2 of them. Next, from Infinite Lotus, I got this journaling card and this thank you card. I have these income log inserts with the date, source, notes, and amount. I really, really like these. I've been using these for as long as I can remember, so I had to get some of those. Then I got this year at a glance. It's a vellum dashboard. I got this 2025 vellum dashboard. I also got this habit tracker, which I'm using in my A5 rings that I really, really love. Then I got this month on 4-page insert, and I'm excited to have this. This is going to be for my social media section, so I'll open that up once I get to that part of this video. And then from ELLEMON Paper Co., I ordered some inserts from ELLEMON Paper Co. for my weekly planning, and then I ordered the Noted Co. inserts. I think I might like the Noted Co. inserts a little bit better for how it's going to work for me personally. I have these 2 journaling cards that were freebies. These are the 2025 inserts, which I'll show in a second. I got this 12-month tracker that I got recently. I got this in 2025 at the beginning of the year for my A5 to keep track of some home tasks. I really enjoyed that. And then I got a tracker for my bills, and it's a 2-page tracker. So I'll open that up once I get to that. That is everything I got from those shops. Last but not least is cloth and paper. I do have a nice collection of discs, but I wanted to get some more from cloth and paper. These are the black metal discs, and I can't remember the size that I got. I got all of this stuff about a month ago, but I will have every item in the description box linked down below in case you are interested. I got a pen just to add to my collection. I got some more planner discs in the tortoiseshell design, which I really, really like. I do have some of these, but they are from the Happy Planner. Here is my freebie receipt. I actually didn't get a receipt. Here's the journaling card. You get a memento pocket folder, and then these tortoiseshell spotlight sticker sample. Then I got some half-page graph inserts because I always need some half sheets, and again, this would be something I would use if I need to jot down more information for a specific week. I'm gonna try these inbox inserts. Currently I have a whole bunch of sticky notes on my inbox divider, but I kind of want to try these out and see how I like those. So I got that. I got some more lined notes paper because I didn't really have any more left. I got this clear pocket, so it just opens up at the top and it's just a big clear pocket. I got some dashboards. So this is the Encore dashboard, which is currently in the front of my A5 ring planner. I just really like it, so I had to get that. And then I got a cover. Let's go ahead and get started with setting up my planner. I think to start off, I will use the tortoiseshell discs. This has a film on it that I'm going to try to take off. I can't tell if the front has a plastic cover over it. I think it might, but I'm not sure because I can't get it up. So let me know if you know if the front of the dashboard has a plastic film, because see how it has those little lines right there, which makes me think there's something on top of it, but there may not be. And I don't want to spend too long on this video. I've filmed literally 4 videos already this morning, so it's midday now and I still need to edit all of them, but I'm going to take the cover off of this. This one was easier to tell that there's a plastic film on the back on both sides, so I'm pretty sure there might be 2 on the front cover. I only was able to get 1, so I will just try to figure that out later, I guess. This is the back, this is the front. I might use this because I really like how that looks, and I'll probably use this one somewhere else. I'm going to put the discs on. I'm going to use these tortoiseshell discs. I got the black metal discs just because I wanted them in my collection. These are plastic, not metal, but I think they are so pretty. I'm thinking about setting up a mini HP planner for my academic planner next semester, since I will only be taking 2 classes, so I won't need a classic size. I just think that might be a little too much, but I decided to only purchase my half letter items right now just because it does get very costly, and I also wasn't 100% sure yet on my academic planner situation and what size I want to use for that. I definitely think classic HP would be too big for that. That's kind of my thinking on that. There is 1 extra disc. I'm just going to put that back in the bag. I will take out this dashboard here as my cover. I think that just looks very, very nice. So that's gonna be my front cover. I need to check what I have in here that I wanna use. Maybe I'll start with my tabs. I think my dividers are going to really allow me to see kind of where I wanna go with this and not be all over the place. Calendar. That'll be my first divider. These Poi and Hun dividers are so nice and thin. I love them. Next is monthly. Another thing that I'm switching up with this half letter planner here is now I will have a monthly section. I got rid of having a monthly calendar because I wasn't really using it, but now I kind of want to try it again because I do miss having the visual of my month at a glance. Next is weekly. I've never tried a week on 1-page insert before, so that is also new. I'm excited to be starting this planner and trying many new things, and I can update you guys on how it's working for me. I feel like part of the reason why I wasn't uploading a lot of planner content is because I was in an A5 and I wasn't totally happy with it. But the Discbound system, I just love it so, so much. And I started out with the Happy Planner, so I have a lot of extra things laying around that I could use. And the Happy Planner doesn't have a half letter size, but I can kind of play around with like adding the mini size in here because it'll still fit since the mini is 7 discs and half letter is 8. And also, since I do have a lot of accessories and dividers for the mini, that's kind of another reason why I wanted to use the mini for my academic planner for the semester, because I do already have a lot of items for that. That'll just be for 1 semester though, and then I will be student teaching in January. So I am thinking about going back to the classic Happy Planner size, which I've been using throughout my college experience. So I've also used the big Happy Planner size, and I really like that because you're able to put 8.5 by 11 size paper in it, and it's very nice for when I want to print out anything I need for school. It just fits perfectly. So I'm debating on having that as a notebook or having it as a planner also, but I'm excited to share that with you guys once I decide and get that going. My last section is the miscellaneous section. I do have a ton of other divider labels, and I have these extra tabs here that I can always add in the back if I decide I need some more sections, but that's going to be it for now. Flipping this to the front. Oh, I love how the tabs stick out. Okay, this is really nice. I like this. My first section is calendars. I'm just gonna go by sections and start putting things in, although I do have this inbox insert that I'm going to add, I think, before my calendar section. But let me know what size planner you guys are in. I love to know what sizes people are using and talk about that. So I didn't realize these were double-sided, which is great because there's a lot of inserts in here. I think you get 15 sheets. I'm gonna add 2. Moving on to calendar. This section is going to be my kind of year overview section, and I will have these dashboards there. These are my weekly inserts, so I might need something from that. I'm gonna open this one and put this in here first. Then I'll do this year at a glance. This is my year at a glance right now, and because I don't want to waste these stickers, I'm going to use them and add them here. So this just marks the months as they go on. And it is almost the end of April, so I will hopefully, maybe I'll film a plan with me in this planner. Yeah, I'll do that. And get ready for the month of May, because I do have quite a few things going on in May. And I also do have a new monthly. Okay, so that took up the paper. So I'm gonna leave that one, and good thing I do have extra stickers. I just wanted to reuse the ones that I could. The stickers that I'm using for this are from Cloth and Paper. That is up to date. I'm gonna open these weekly inserts because I do believe there are some other inserts in here. Really, really nice cover page here. It's a very thick cardstock material. I love how it's double-sided. Then you have a year at a glance here, and then on the back you have like a perpetual calendar. I like this. Okay, good. And it's blank, like it's not blank, but it separates from the month. And then here is a month on one page, and then it goes, oh, I didn't know that they are not separable, because I think I was going to use the monthly. Actually, let me check my social media. I think I was going to use this monthly in my monthly section and then the weeklies in my weekly section, but they are not separable. I need to open up the inserts I got from Infinite Lotus. This is a month on 4 pages. This is for my social media section because I like to use a monthly layout for that. So this is what the Infinite Lotus month on 4 pages looks like. So that's just the cover. Here is the monthly, and then the back has important dates. So I could either purchase some monthly inserts for my monthly section, or I could use these monthly inserts for my monthly section, but I wanted all of this for my social media stuff so I could jot down extra notes, because these are not separable. And so I could still use this monthly, obviously, but then I won't have a purpose for this monthly section, and I already made that divider, and I don't want to pull up all of those stickers. I am going to just, obviously these have to go in the weekly section since it is behind the monthly. I do not need, I guess I could put the last week of April. I don't need these inserts since those have passed. So I have the May monthly, then the last week of April. May starts on a Thursday. So, okay. I'm going to flip to my weekly section and just put this in. So May, here's the June monthly. All right, so this is the whole month of May. Usually I only put 3 months at a time, but since these are I don't have a lot of inserts because the week is on 1 page. It's not on 2 pages. I could probably fit more. July, but also I don't know if that'll be too overwhelming to have all of the months in there at a time, because I do like having just 3 months and go by quarter. So I will leave these out, and then if I do need to bulk up the planner a little bit, I'll add them in. Well, that's a bummer about my monthly section. For monthly, I could add, for now, I could add these, just so that there's something in that section. I'm gonna have to add this too since they are not separable. I wish they were. All of those are going in my monthly. This isn't normally how my monthly section would look, but that's okay, and I will just update that. Maybe I'll just wait till next year, or maybe I will buy inserts for the monthly section. However, I feel like if I do that, I won't be using this. So maybe this will make me use these pages, and I can kind of figure out what I want to do with that. There's a lot of different ways you can use this calendar, so maybe it is a good thing. I want to use this dashboard as well. I just don't know where to put it. I could put it in the calendar section behind this 2025 vellum from Infinite Lotus. I think I'll do that. So this is my calendar section. Then my monthly section I feel like needs a little bit more something. Maybe I'll layer something there. But then here's my monthly section. My weekly section, I'll put a dashboard in there. These are my weekly inserts. My content section is going to have these month on 4 pages inserts from Infinite Lotus. I don't think I will use that. Here's the cover page, and then it goes into the months. So these are all old. I'm starting with May, and I will just add 3 months. I really like this because of the writing space here. All right, so I will set these to the side for quarter 3. And my finance section is next. I had a bill tracker from May Paper Co. that I really liked, but I got this one from ELLEMON Paper Co. I have a section here in the front where it's divided into 4 boxes with a title spot, and then when you open it, it has the bill, due date, budgeted amount, actual amount, auto, paid from, and then on this page it has all of the months and then any notes that you want to add. So I do like that this is 2 pages. Mine is just 1 page. If you aren't familiar with my setup now, I'll show you guys the insert from May Paper Co. This is the fixed bill insert. This one's very simple. It has a spot for the bill name, the due date, amount, and then the months. I'm excited to try this one out from ELLEMON Paper Co. There's just a lot more space. Inside of my finance section as well is going to be this income log insert. Obviously, this is what I use to track my income. I don't track my regular job, I just track my side income. So I need one for YouTube. I have one for my Etsy. I have one for Crafted by Coco and Jasmine's Wallet. I think for Crafted by Coco and Jasmine's Wallet, I might just use one sheet. These are double-sided. For Etsy, I need both sides, and I add more as I need to. For YouTube, I just need one side because YouTube, I get paid monthly. There's only 12 months in the year, so I only need 12 spots. So I think 4 pages is enough. At the beginning of this section, I'm going to add this dashboard from Noted Co. I do have other dashboards in my collection here that I use for my finance section. Where are they? I used these two. The harder I work, the luckier I get from Cloth and Paper, and then this one from Cloth and Paper. I layered them together, but I just recently got this one and I really love it, so I will be using this. My habit tracker inserts are going in my miscellaneous section. I'm going to just grab, actually, I like to put the whole year, I think, in here. This will be for May and June. July, August, September, October, November, December. So that's 4 sheets. I'm kind of going all over the place. I'm just grabbing the inserts as I see them. My notes section, I'm going to add these lined notes inserts. I'm just going to grab a couple. And put those there. And with that, I'm also going to add these half-page graph inserts. And again, just grab a couple. For my notes section, I need a dashboard. Maybe I'll use this one. Actually, for my notes section, I kind of want to do what I'm doing in my A5. So I have this notable dashboard, my Kaizen dashboard, and this planner size guide. I will be taking this out and adding it here. So in my extra dashboard and insert collection, I do have the same notable dashboard from Cloth and Paper when I first started, a half letter size. So that is perfect. Maybe instead of the bold dashboard, I don't want to really use the Kaizen dashboard because I want to put that somewhere else, I think. I think I'll use this dashboard. I believe this is from Cloth and Paper. It's very simple, and then this layered on top, it's not too much. Okay, I like to keep that there for reference. I have this 12-month tracker from ELLEMON Paper Co. that needs to go in my home section, which is here. I only need one for the year. I think I'll add this dashboard there. So that's my home section. These are the inserts from ELLEMON Paper Co., the weekly ones that I purchased. And it's a week on one page as well. It's very simple. You have all the dates here. You have 3 sections and a box. And they are separable. I like that. It's not front and back. Wow, I really like that. So, and the good thing about ELLEMON Paper Co.'s inserts is that she offers them with the beginning months gone. So these actually start April. So this is the first week of April. So I won't need those. I don't really have a use for these. I I just ordered these first, and then I saw the Noted Co ones, and I liked how the Noted Co ones looked. I can try both and see, and switch them out, but I have dashboards and this pocket. So let's see how thick this is. I could still add a lot more in here. I might just add the rest of the year in my weekly section, honestly, because it's not a thick stack. And I could maybe divide it up so that it's not too overwhelming, like put something here to kind of block it off. All right, that definitely made it a little more thicker. So here is the beginning of my planner, calendar, monthly. I need a dashboard for my monthly section. So I have these two. I also have some extras over here. Weekly. Oh, I need one for my weekly. I think for my weekly, I really love both of these so much. I'll add this one to my weekly section. Content needs one. Finance has one, home has one, notes has one. Oh, passwords and miscellaneous. So passwords and miscellaneous need a dashboard, and I need to add my password inserts. So here is my dashboard for my content section. Finance, notes. Okay, passwords. I have password inserts. Oh, I also have some line notes pages from Infinite Lotus, but I only have three left. I have some order tracker inserts that I just found right here. I need to add these to my finance section, I think. So these are from Infinite Lotus. There's a spot for the date, description, amount, and to check it off. I like to use these for like as an expense tracker. So let me go back to my finance section. Bills, income. I like to put it in between. I'll just add two. There's a lot of lines and it is double-sided. So put these back. I have a lot of those. And then I have some password inserts. I also have some wish list inserts. So these could go in my finance section or in my notes section. You can divide it up by category, and then it has added, so the date that you added it, the item store, price, bought, and a check mark. I think I want to add one for now, just one. Notes or miscellaneous or finance. I'm not sure. I gotta think about that. But for passwords, I need to add those inserts. These are also from Infinite Lotus. I think I have way too many pages here, but once I fill in all my passwords, I can take the ones out that I don't need. I'm gonna put the wish list tracker back for a minute and grab this today tab page marker and add that into my weekly section. This is today. So I have this one from Cloth and Paper, and it's double-sided, which I like. I'm gonna add these 3 notes pages from Infinite Lotus because they're the last ones that I have left, and I would like to use those up. So I'll just stick them in here before the Cloth and Paper ones. All right, I need a dashboard for the miscellaneous section. I'm just not really loving the ones I have, but I guess I could use these. So this is from Cloth and Paper, and it came as like a duo. All right, so, oh, I need something for the back. I could use this from Cloth and Paper. Yeah. Okay, that'll be my back cover. It doesn't really match the front, but at least there's something there. I did want to add this pocket just for decoration, and also I could add some stickers in there. I just don't know where to put it. Maybe here in the front. Oh wow, she is really thick. Okay, this is barely gonna fit. In the front pocket of my A5, I just took it out. I had these. I also have this that I want to add, and also this maybe, and this clip. So, yeah. Okay. I think that's going to be it for the stuff in my A5. And for the back, oh, it's still cute because of that journaling card from Cloth and Paper. It's double-sided. I like how that looks. It's just something more decorative. I think I'm gonna add this to the front. I also like how it looks by itself. I'll just add it to the front, why not? All right, that is going to be my half letter planner setup. So I'll go through it really quickly and show you guys a flip through from the front to the end. Here's my cover. Have this pocket, which I can switch this out to anything like seasonal, so that's going to be fun to use. Inbox pages, my calendar section, my monthly section, my weekly section. I have my weekly inserts from Noted Co. Here's my content section with these inserts from Infinite Lotus. My finance section. So here I'll keep track of my bills. Here's my income logs. My home section just has this tracker. My notes section has just note paper for right now. I'll have to add my notes in there. My password section with these password inserts, and my miscellaneous section with my habit trackers. So that is my half letter planner setup. I cannot wait for you guys to see how I'm using this. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.